I will be doing a quick tank review for the German Tier 5 TD, the Pz.Sfl, or however you pronounce this name. This vehicle, it is a quick mobile TD while being a glass cannon with a very little hit point and thin armor. That means the module, the crew, can be damaged easily enough. And due to the hit points HE rounds, if it does hit you, then most likely it will do its full amount of damage. The toaster oven here, if it's played correctly, it can be quite the effective TD due to the gun choice you have. You get a choice of 2 good 88s to choose from. The L56 gun, which is quite common to see on TL6 and N7 machines, and then the L74, which have a slightly worse gun traverse, but it's make it up due to the terrible gun traverse with amazing pen. But I will talk about the guns later on. Let's cover the vehicle stats now. The vehicle stats. When the machine is fully upgraded, you will have 350 hit points. That is not a lot. As the vehicle, it is based on a modified Pz.Sfl chassis. The vehicle is somewhat mobile, using a medium chassis. The 400 horsepower engine. Watch out for the engine fire at 20%. The horsepower to ton ratio is quite good. About 18.82 horsepower to 1 ton. That means you can easily reach the vehicle top speed of 60 kilometer mark easily enough. The vehicle hull traverse is amazing, 48 degrees. Combined with the gun traverse, you have a very good TD in the right hand. Now the armor, it is completely rubbish. The side armor, if the game mechanics were in place, the side armor, the side and the rear, would have had gone down. So the gun, if it was permitted, it could have be possible to do a 360 with the gun. The gun itself, for the both 88mm gun, they can penetrate most heavily armored targets you will be coming across. And due to the good rate of fire for both of the 88s, 8 rounds per a minute to roughly 9 with the L50, 9 rounds per a minute with the L56, you can do potentially a good amount of damage with either of the guns. The L56 have about 26 degrees of gun traverse, while the Top Gun have less than this, so this can be a bit of a issue. The view range, it is okay, 340, but this can be improved with binocular telescopes. And the signal range, it is okay, 550 meters. Now, let's cover the research for the vehicle. The research is a easy tank to go through. The gun depression, it is relatively good, 5 degrees downward, while the gun elevation, it is quite good, 85 degrees. Now the research part. Most of the equipment it is usable on the 4C only. You should know that if you are going to be using the L74 gun, getting the top pair of tracks it is necessary. You can use the first pair and have everything mounted except for the L74 gun. From the first pair to the second pair of tracks, the hull traverse increase from 44 to 48. The second pair of tracks it is required to mount the top gun. But it is up to you if you want to use the L74 gun or not. The engine and the radios, they are the only thing that is transferable from the 4C to the other vehicles within the German lineup. The first engine, it is relatively good. The vehicle will be quick and mobile still, but the top engine with a extra 40 horsepower will actually make this vehicle into even more of a mobile TD. Radios, the FUG8 radio, it is not that good, but it is the best radio that this vehicle have. This vehicle, it is all about the guns. The L60 gun, it is relatively good. Higher rate of fire, accurate, and a good aiming time. The pen and the damage output, it is good. But you will work your way up to the L56, which is a flak variant of the L56 gun that is used from TL6 onward. This gun is relatively good. Rate of fire, it is okay. Pen is okay, but the alpha damage it is relatively good. It retains the accuracy and the aiming time for the most part with the first gun. Now the top gun, it is optional if you want to get it, or you could just go onto the Nashorn and get the necessary research and credits. But if you are going to be using the L74, both of these guns can and will penetrate their target most of the time. The L74 have roughly the same stats as the L56. Pen increased a lot, so most of the vehicles you will be coming across, you will be penetrating them easily enough with the regular AP. But if the vehicle armor is causing you a problem, a PCR round will fix that for you. The damage increased a bit, the gun is more accurate, and the aiming time it is longer. Now let's cover the equipment, consumables, the ammo layout, and the pros and cons for this vehicle now. Let's cover the consumables, ammo layout, and the equipment first. Consumables, I would go with the first aid kit and a repair kit because the crew and the modules can be damaged easily enough. This vehicle carried a lot of ammo, 60 rounds. The majority of the ammo I would be using AP, as most of the time I can be able to penetrate most of the targets I will be shooting at. A PCR, I would save it only for the heavily armored vehicles that I have a problem penetrating with a regular AP with. HE, I would only save it for semi-armored targets or just to reset cap. The vehicle equipment, there is not a lot to choose from to actually increase the vehicle performance. Medium caliber tank gun rammer to decrease the loading time. The enhanced gun lane drive is good to decrease the aiming time by 10%. To increase the view range, you can go with coated optics or binocular telescopes. And that is it for equipment. Now to the pros and cons. As a Tier 5 vehicle, you will be getting yourself into Tier 5 up to Tier 7 maximum matches. How do you play the Pz.Sfl? This is, for all intended purposes, a very specialized sniper. So you will play accordingly to it. But if you feel like playing very aggressively in this vehicle, you can do it as well. But be careful about it because of the low amount of hit points and the thin armor you have. Now, what is good about the vehicle? The vehicle, it is quick, mobile, and have a good choice of guns on it. Also, the crew in this vehicle, you'll have the exact same crew layout as let me find the toaster oven. The Waffenträger of Pz.Sfl and the Waffenträger of E100. The 4C here have the same crew layout for the most part. So you can sort of use this vehicle as a trainer if you want to. Whenever you want to transfer the crew from the 4C to the Pz.Sfl and the E100 here. Now let cover the cons for this vehicle. The vehicle, due to its thin armor and low amount of hit points, it can be killed easily enough. HE rounds will easily damage the crew and the modules easily enough. If a HE round hit the middle part of the vehicle here, this vehicle can be one-shotted easily enough. Also, due to the gun traverse for both the 88 gun, you have to move a lot some of the time. Now, due to the size of the vehicle, the camo weighting, it is bad, very bad. Let me compare the size of the 4C here so you have a rough idea. The Panzer IV, roughly around the same size, and the OI. This vehicle do not have a good camo rating whatsoever. So if you want to make use of the gun, trying to remain hidden, it is quite vital. Now, with the pros and cons done with, I have two replays to show how well you can do in the 4C here. In these two replays, I will be showing you how effective the L74 gun is and the L56 gun as well. Let's go to both of these replays now. This replay, I will show you how well the Pz.Sfl 4C can perform when you are in a city environment and when you play cautiously. As a support TD and as a frontline TD as well. First things first, I will show you the performance of the TD whenever you are using it as a medium to a long distance sniper. I wasted a bit of time back there, and I rushed the shot when I fired at the E2 there. This replay, I am using the second 88 to show you the gun traverse. From a distance like this, it is quite vital that the friendly tanks on your team light up targets for you, if you want to do a good amount of damage within the match. Seeing how things are unfolding, I change my position to support my team. Looking at the map and seeing this is becoming more of a close-up brawling match, I need to be careful here, as most of these vehicles can easily kill me, whether they are ramming me or using HE. I rushed my shot there and it missed Chinu as it went by. Now I am being careful as I poke out here. That Pz.Sfl can't shoot at me, as I am a big target to him. At this range, he cannot miss me due to my size. Now I ready myself to shoot at the 3-4 if it comes out. Seeing the E2 alive, I go back, finish the vehicle off. That T-34-85, I am being cautious as we are both one shot for both of us. I wait for the KB1 to get the T-34-85 attention before I move forward to kill it. Now, I have to go back to base and reset cap. Right now, I am showing you the mobileness of the TD in the city here. You can relatively hit 40 kilometers plus easy on flat terrain. Now, I need to be careful as I am a one-shot to all of these vehicles, whether they fire HE or ram kill me. I am using the terrain here to hide myself as much as possible. The A43 was killed before I could shoot at it, and this is where I die. The Type T-34 finished me off. If it did miss me, I would have had killed the VK there. This match, it was a win for us. This replay I did relatively good. For the 3 kills, I got about 1000 damage, which is quite good. Now, let's go to the second replay now. This replay, I will show you how well the Pz.Sfl can perform when it is not exactly top tier. Let me speed this replay up a bit. This replay, I am using the Top Gun on the vehicle. So for the most part, I can penetrate everything that I need without using the APZ around, if I have to. I got into myself to a good location to take advantage of the side shots here. But unfortunately, due to the narrow gun arc of the Top Gun, I have to move a lot. I finished the T1 off. This T-34-85, I was expecting it to flee backwards, so I was trying to lead my shot there. I'm keeping an eye on the 150 and the 85. Got a lucky shot on the 85. Seeing there the M4 and the 150 alive still. I will shoot at them if I can. That Rudy I got a lucky shot on without fully aiming in on it. And now it is just me and the Cromwell on the road here. I am requesting help from my Cromwell ally as we advance on the middle road here. It is quite vital to use any sort of protection you can, especially terrain, as the armor is quite thinly armored. I almost one-shotted that SU. I would have had finished the T-150 off, but it is in the city now, and that is a blind spot for me. I waited a bit here to see if it is going to be coming out. Seeing as it is not going to be coming out, I advanced forward a bit more to shoot at what I can. Here is an example why the gun arc for the Top Gun will be a bit of a pain. I missed there. That Skoda is going to finish me off, for sure. That SU-100 finished me off. It was a bit of a foolish move for me there to to move in there by myself without the necessary backup, but I did quite well in this replay. I got myself 3 kills while doing about 1,350 damage. Let's go to the garage now to do a brief recap upon the Pz.Sfl. Let's do a brief recap for the 4C now. The vehicle itself. If you want to do quite well in the vehicle, you have to play to the vehicle's strengths and weaknesses as well. This vehicle, it is overall a quick, mobile vehicle with a very good gun. If you take advantage of the 88, whether it's the L56 or the 74, you will be able to do a good amount of damage and penetrate your target most of the time. Now, due to the thin armor and the low amount of hit points that this vehicle does have, you can die easily enough. So having map awareness and know where to go, especially if you want to take advantage of the gun traverse for both of the 88, it is quite vital. This vehicle, remember, if you are seen, you will die quickly enough if the enemy team focus their fire on you. So it is quite vital that you play to the vehicle's strengths and weaknesses as well. I hope that you learn a thing or two about the Pz.Sfl and how to use it properly. If you like this video, leave a like, a comment, and even follow my channel as well. Good luck on the battlefield, everyone.